Hey, happy holidays from Stanley's Greenhouse. I'm Lisa Stanley, and I wanted to show you some quick ways to bring some centerpieces together. For right now, we're getting close to the day. This is one of our Monet poinsettias. I'm dumping her out right into my low bowl, which we all have in the kitchen. Press down on the roots because I do want this to come together as low as possible because all of us want to be able to see who we have across the table. Okay, I brought a variety of ferns to alternate around the hem of my arrangement. As you see, I've got just a little bit of room between the foliage and the pottery. Now this particular plastic pot I was hoping would look like something maybe you have, but I really would like to use crystal or something ceramic or something that was maybe even in your china that you don't get to use very often. So just pull it out and notice that there's no drainage, but that's okay because we're going to be using this for Christmas and New Year's, maybe a little bit in January. So it's not so bad that we're trapping in our water right now. You just won't have to water as much. So I'm going to go ahead and let the poinsettias go, although I realize they're flaring a bit, but when I get everything pushed in and my moss in place, they won't be splitting as much, okay? Bring it, dump it out. I will use my soil because I'm needing to bring up the height so you can see it. This happens to be a little spiked moss. And this actually can go outside year-round when you're finished with it in the kitchen, or the dining room, or the living room. This is a rabbit's foot fern. Easy going, doesn't need a lot of watering. The height comes out perfect for this. I'm just going to rotate these all the way around the bowl. Spike moss, and don't you love the chartreuse color? It also comes in the darker hunter green as well, but I love the chartreuse to show off the centers of this Monet poinsettia. Next we come back with our rabbit's foot again. And I like to put the feet facing out, so if you're really noticing, it brings a little interest to the arrangement. Coming back in with our chartreuse again. Spike moss. Now notice, yeah, I think I'm going to come out about right, but we do have earth moss to fill in if we need it. Looks like I've got a pretty good sized gap for the rest of my... Now I realize she's splitting, but I'm going to work on that. We're not always perfect up front. We all need a little grooming. Okay. So I think in this one's case, I may utilize this pine cone sitting right here and stick that right in her little spot where she wants to split open on us, okay? Do you see that, guys? That works really well, and it looks really earthy. So then I'm going to come over here, too, and just check us on this side. That's really where your plant has gotten so heavy with bloom that it's just, she can hardly hold herself up. But with a little support, which we all need from time to time, and I may relax the support a bit because I don't want it to look totally fake. Oh, wow. I'm just really liking that. What about you guys? And then I might want to purposely put one here because I just like the way that pine cone looks too. So that I've got, let's see, that natural drape there. You know, there's going to be some places where I would love to put a little golden flash, especially since you have these golden tips. Gold ribbon, a gold ball. Now I'm going to pull in my earth moss. And that will be our last way to kind of help tuck us in. We keep the earth moss here at Stanley's year-round for you to come in and purchase just a little bit at a time. Or you could get a whole box if you want it. And I leave it outside in the winter, so if I need it, I've got it where it's cold outside and can get rainfall. I'm going to put a pretty good sized piece back here just because I want it to be natural, but I want her to have the support she needs. Because I tell you, our blooms are nice this year on the poinsettias. They are beautiful, and we have so many colors to choose from. Okay. I think that's looking pretty good, guys. You could add your own holiday ribbon and your own holiday trinkets of all kinds. You know, I said holiday ball, but I noticed we here at Stanley's happen to have some of these cute little leftover birds that, you know, I could put her in there and let her tail stick out to match the blossoms, or anything you've got that kind of goes with your scheme. And thank you so much for checking on Stanley's and bringing us into your home.